welcome to Sports Talk. I'm Mike Yellick. He is
Dustin Pastula.
There you go.
I
let you say it this time. That's because awesome. He always has a big fit. How about Mike Vick, starting quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles?
Well, he's starting this week.
Well, he should be starting every week. I mean, it's about time, Andy Reid. Come on.
Well, he brings a certain fire to the team. Like,
yeah,
he plays better, and then the rest of the team plays better.
Right. I mean, there's no chemistry, no connection. Everything is
I mean,
when Kevin Cobb's
Cobb's not horrible, but I mean, with Michael Vick in there, he just brings that.
Wait, he's not horrible.
He's not horrible. You didn't even give the guy a chance.
Oh no! Yeah, you're right. We did give him a chance, and he screwed up. And that's just the way it is.
He screwed up by getting a concussion?
No, he screwed up by 5 of 10 for 24 yards. That is pitiful. That is pitiful, my friend. Pitiful. What?
How long did he play?
He played 2 quarters.
All right. Well, whatever.
24 yards in 2 quarters.
Either way.
That's bad.
Either way, Michael Vick brings a new element. Like, he brings a different element to the game.
Yes,
I mean,
he does.
Now, defenses don't have to worry just about the passing game, but they have to worry about giving him too much time to where he could just break away and run. Well, although he has to stop holding the ball like this when he
does have to stop, but I mean, when he gets it out of his hand, wow, that is a long bomb he's throwing out there.
And he's left-handed.
He's left-handed.
Left-handed people are smarter and better at everything.
Okay, well, if you want to
coming from a left-hander.
Coming from what happened to your Titans, by the way?
You know what? They played the worst game they've ever played.
Everything they could have done wrong, they did wrong.
Not to mention, but get this. Now, what does it say about the Steelers when Titans are having the worst game of their franchise, and towards the end of the game, they do start to come back? How, like, that's pretty sad for the Steelers.
And you know what? At this point, I was kind of hoping the Titans won just because of, the Steelers couldn't put them away.
Yeah, seriously, I mean, think about it this way. You turn the ball over 5 times.
Yeah.
5 times. And the other team only scores, what, 6 points?
Like,
that says something for the defense right there. That says something for the Titans.
But you know what?
Defense.
Here's the thing that I want to know about the NFL right now. Are you at all worried about the Minnesota Vikings or the Cowboys if you were a fan of either of those teams?
I would be incredibly worried. I mean, did you see what Cameron Wake did to Brett Favre in the Dolphins-Vikings game?
Yeah.
He was all over him in the backfield.
And here's the thing about the Cowboys game. The Cowboys played the worst game of the year. That's not really saying much. The year's only
true, but
the year is only 2 games old. I can still say it.
Right.
There's a lot of Cowboys fans actually now on this channel, so I will speak to you, Cowboys fans. Get ready. If you don't win this week against the Texans, your season's over.
That's a deep hole. I mean, it's sad to say so early in the season, but this honestly is a must-win game for the Cowboys.
Yeah, they need to win this game,
and they're going against the Houston Texans, who are probably the hottest team in the NFL right now.
Yeah, they definitely are. I mean, well, I don't know about the hottest team.
They are one of the hottest teams in the NFL.
But how about this? How about surprising teams? Like, the Bucks are 2-0.
The Buccaneers.
I picked against the Bucks, and I'm going to do it again this week.
You picked them against the Bucks twice, but then again, I picked the Rams twice, and they lost both.
There you go. So that's your Bucks team is equivalent to me. So that's fine.
That's fair.
But here's my question to you, and to everyone watching out there. How do you feel right now if you're a Bears fan? You barely won the first game of the week, or the first game of the year, excuse me.
Right.
Barely. They were 1-0 after that. Then they won last week and beat the Cowboys. Are they contenders, or...? It's like everyone wants to say yes, but there's just
We'll find out. We'll find out this week. They play the Packers this week. We'll find out this week. Honestly,
we will.
After the Cowboys game, I was impressed by the Bears. Like I was like, okay, they can actually win a game on their own. And so, I mean, it depends. I am going to be picking them against the Packers.
Ooh, wow.
So
a lot of guts there.
I'm a big fan of the underdogs. Let's put that out there right now. I can guarantee you, by the end of the season, he has a better record than me, for the simple fact that I'm...
Wait a minute, though. You're speaking of records. You are now, I don't know if you know this, you're 19-11, and I'm 18-13. So, I don't have a good record right now because... Let me tell you something, 49ers. You really disappointed me in that game. You really disappointed me. You had that game won. You had that game won. And if it wasn't for you, I would have won last week. But no.
You would have tied.
I would have tied. Math wasn't my favorite subject. And clearly not my strongest either.
That's not mine either.
But you know what? Here's the thing. The 49ers should have won that game. They drove down, they got the 2-point conversion, and then they let the Saints win. They let them win. And you know what? Now they're 0-2, and I don't really care what they do this season because you really made me mad with that whole thing. I realize you weren't doing it just for Mike Yellick's point, but come on. I mean, how do you lose that game?
You know what? Let me just bring something up real quick.
Go ahead, bring it up. You got the floor, man.
I'll take the floor whenever I want the floor. Do you understand me?
Oh, wait a minute, though.
Oh.
This is our show.
Producers are pressing us for time. I gotta get what I want to say.
Okay, go ahead. Hurry up.
So, anyway, here's what's going down. The Detroit Lions.
Wait a minute. You stopped me to talk about the Lions?
I want to talk about the Detroit Lions because you have to feel bad for the Lions. They don't play bad football.
I don't feel
bad. But
bad.
they lose every
because they're the Lions.
game.
Because they're the Lions,
They
and that's what they do.
Every
Now,
game, but they don't play bad football. I feel bad for them.
Well,
they don't play bad.
They do.
They
play
do
bad
not
football.
play bad football.
Okay, well, that's the Lions. That's
At least you're not the Jaguars with one of the worst defenses in the NFL.
That is true, ladies and gentlemen. And when we come back, we will move on to week number 3. Are we week 3 already?
We're week 3
Wait, this is going like crazy.
But wait a minute, now we got to get to the baseball first.
We do have to get to baseball. We will do that all when we come right back on Sports Talk. Stay tuned.
Throw my hands up in the air sometimes, saying